to tell me that I can move it, finally get it going. What are the catalysts moving crypto and TA support levels? That's what we're looking at today. We're also looking at whales. We're also looking at a few stories. Looks like Grayscale's rebalanced as well. Just a couple rules off the top, guys. It's not financial advice, number one. Number two is we're in the trends business. We buy high, we sell higher, right? We're not trying to be right. We're just trying to make a little money. That's what we do here, right? So if you're trying to make a little money and you like crypto and a little bit of stocks, you're in the right place. So let's go. You see on the screen there, you see me to the left. Let's see what's having a heck of a day. Not a whole lot today. Dash is up. Secret. Link is still showing very good relative strength. Link just continues to grind. If we look at all the Binance coins really quick. Again, I try to get through this in the 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. We get some really good stuff today. FXS, Kyber Network, what up? 11%. Iris up 45%. I don't hold that one. Wish it did. I'd be trading it today. Dash, I used to hold. So that's crypto bubbles. If you've never used it, if we're going for the Coinbase coins, really quick, it's KNC Farms doing well today. Quant is up thanks to our a well-known TikToker. I won't say his name. He's a nice guy. We got Bitcoin at 41.9. We all know, I've said this before, we gotta hold really 41,000, right? There's a lot of guys that'll say, well, it's 42. Well, it's really 41.8, but you don't do it with a pencil line, you do it with a marker. So it's about 41K. Under 41K, you might have some support at 38 for Bitcoin, but it's probably gonna fall to 29. I'm just letting you know. Again, I'm not trying to be right. I'm just trying to help you make money. All right, here is what is going on today, guys, and I wanted to show you the sell flow for the week. Now, I will have a story, not right after this one, but down the line. I've got a lot of stories, but for the week, here we need to know what's going out. So I've got one story that says that there's like $200, $300 billion going out for the week. I don't see it on my cryptometer.io. Here it is, what we've got going out. We've got $500 million in USDC going out, in BUSD 2.4 bill, USD 7.5, and then really USDT 37.8, right? That's what's being taken out of the systems, all coming from, various places, ETH, Luna. So what's being bought? That's what we really want to know, right? So let's just go to the past day, because we saw what relative strength, those prices are, you're going to see a lot of those, but what is being bought right now, big time, above, really above 30 mils is where we start. BNB, of course, Loop Ring, 45 million. Shiba, I bought some today. Again, not advised. What I'm doing with the Shiba is, it looks like it's got some relative strength as compared to the other meme coins. That's all I'm doing. So Shiba, $55 million was bought today. We got the Cosmos, really 230 mil, and then we go into the USDT all over the place. We got some chilies being bought a little bit. Farm is starting to ramp it back up. 40 mil for Farm being bought today. Aave 26 million. Algo 50 mil. We got the Iris, not really. Which one is that? But anyway, about 55 mil as well. Yearn still holding steady, 100 mil. Tron, AVAX 132, and Link 384. We saw that with the bubbles, right? So there you go. That is what's going on. Now I want to go to unusual whales here. They're typically stocks, but they do some cryptos. It's another service that I pay for. I don't even know how much I pay for it. It's not that much, but it's like $15 a month, whatever it is. Just like that cryptometer.io, I pay $15 for that. All right, so here's the crypto whales, the buys and the sells. The sells is 57%. So we're still on the sell side of the whales, just so you know. Buys are 42%. What's the pair breakdown? BTC and ETH are 42.9%. But it looks like what's being the symbol breakdown of at least the open interest is going of the whales is 68% ETH, right? They're probably buying the ETH just because DeFi, right? and it's cheaper, right? And we'll break down ETH in just a second. Pairs, where it's coming from. You know, I would think that there would be a lot more whales on basically FTX. That's just 12%. Most of them are on 38% is Bitfinex, and then 30% is on Coinbase Pro. Just so you know, that's where you need to look. All right, let's get into prices. Let's start at the top. We talked about BTC already. Where do we need to be? We've got to stay above that 41K level. 38 might be a little bit of a help, but it's probably going to fall if it breaks the 41 or if it breaks down through the 41. It looks like it's going to be bound for 29. That is BTC. Ethereum, I did it myself. You want to stay above 3,600. Right now, we're at 31.9, I believe. I've got 32.50 right now. So, we really got to get above 3,600. Then where we really want to be is above the 3,900. That's where really good things happen, is at 3,900. That's a key level. And then 43, once we reach the 43 level, I've got a price target on the 423 Fibonacci trend extension of 5,730. But we got to get there. We're a long way away. Just wanted you to know. All right, let's look at BNB here. We want to stay above that it looks like the 435 level. The 435 level is the key on BNB. On Solana right now, the key level, we just entered this zone, is 116. 116, watch out. It may literally fall, looks probably down to 60. Or it could fall very, very quickly down to 60. So 116, I don't think it gets there. We'll see. Cardano's a whole different story. Where the point of no return is really about 1.18. I don't even know where we're at right now, but 1.18 is the level. It's got that's a key level of support. Let's hope that doesn't turn into resistance. XRP. I know we all love XRP. I actually bought some XRP today because I think it's going to be a banger. Like, it's at 75 cents. I think it goes. If they win the lawsuit in April, I'm going to fill my bags even more. I'm going to bet that they are, because I just think the evidence is overwhelming. If you've been on this channel before, you know that's what I think. I'm not a fan of XRP. I'm a fan of Ripple, not a fan of XRP. But again, I'm not trying to be right, just trying to make a little money. All right. So with that being said, here's the key level. It has entered this. It broke key level of 76. 50 cents is the level. 50 cents is the level, guys. If it goes below that, we're in a whole heap of trouble. So just know that. So that is that's basically base support. All these are base support. If they go below that, so you could be buying this dip, but understand when it gets to these levels that I'm telling you, you gotta stop buying. Right? If there's no support underneath it, it may go to zero. Just let it go, let it come back up, and hit the breakout. Bangers. There you go. Luna. Let's hit the Luna hard. I've got it at, right now, it's at 70. It looks like you're going to have at 60 and at about 51 on Luna. DOT, very key here, because DOT is my layer 0 with the parachains, if you know what I mean. If you don't, Google parachains, understand how DOT works. They actually auction those APIs off. It's pretty funny how DOT works. All right, key level of support here is 22. If it breaks that, look out for 16, and then under that is 10. So that's where you should, if you're going to buy the dip, at least know where you are. AVAX, a little avalanche here. We've hit this before, 75.50. 75, so let's call it that. If it hits that, guys, it's going to roll all the way probably down to around 50. So let's hope that does not happen, but it could. All right, Doge, we all want to know Doge, right? Key level of support right now, it's at 15. And below that, it goes back to 9.6 and whatever else it is. So there you go. There's your key levels of support. What is trending right now? I wanted to tell y'all something. Top trending crypto assets right now. Number 3, Titano Again, if you don't know what Titano is, not financial advice. It basically If you buy the coin, it stakes it in your wallet. That's it. And they just keep airdropping you coins. That's how Titano works. It's been very good for me. In fact, it's actually gone up the last couple days. Today, I think it's down slightly, though. But Titano, telling you, it's the bomb. But again, not financial advice. Check that out yourself, and please read about it. It could absolutely be a rug pull, but for now, it is one of my coins that are actually making me money. I actually bought more last night, in fact. I wanted to tell you what the number one most searched asset was. The same as yesterday. Again, not financial advice, but Cat Girl, I own it. I own a lot of it. I'm continuing to own it because why is it the most searched asset on CoinMarketCap? If you want to go to CoinMarketCap and find out where those are, let me just do it for you. Go to cryptocurrencies here. You want to go to recently added and then most viewed. Boom, Cat Girl number one. There it is. This man don't lie. This man don't lie. Now look, I'm not trying to be right here. I'm trying to make a little money. You would think this would go back up. Look, for the last 30 days, it's down 31%. So understand that though too, if you are going to buy it, right? That's all I'm saying. But search, we do this with Google a lot, right? There's a lot of analytic firms that do this with Google. Look at the searches, and then 5 or 10 days later, you see that, that now it's a trend, right? And so hopefully the price will go up. Let's get into what's moving the markets very quickly. We did the TA. All right, check this out. So remember when I was telling you here is the sell flow, and I could not this is for the day, for the week. I could not find this 200 million bucks, right? So I couldn't find it, right? Or 200 billion, sorry. But from Finbold, they're saying that from, who is the source here? Oh gosh, I'll figure that out. It's probably Glassnode is where it's coming from. It's saying CoinMarketCap too. But anyway, in the first week of 2022, the market has lost about $230 billion from the 2.25 trillion as of December 31st to 1.9 trillion, according to data provided. Right, that is. The cryptocurrency sector continues to experience heightened volatility with various assets losing value alongside massive. Okay, so they're saying it's the loss of value and the massive outflow of capital, and going back there, we see it. That's about $60 billion that has flowed out in the past week. But they're combining that with the loss of value. That's where they're getting their $200 billion from. That I can see, right? So it didn't all flow out. Let's be clear, right? $200 billion leaves it, but it didn't flow out. It's still there. There's a lot of people still holding. Consequently, this is where I was talking about Bitcoin could hit when China pulled their stunt past summer. 29,000 is where we went on the Bitcoin. There's a guy in the moneystocks.com said correction could go down to 20,000, but he hedges his bet right here. It's so funny. Hedges his bet on a long-term basis. I still believe it's 100,000 coin, maybe even 250,000, but it could go down to 20,000. Bro, pick it, right? Look, I'm not trying to be right, but 20,000 is that's a low number. Like the Sopra would be like whatever 0.10 at that point. Like a lot of people would be very unprofitable at that point. All right, moving on. Bitcoin leverage. All right, so here's how this happened. Last night, I'm literally, if y'all don't know, I've got a Telegram channel. It's not very big. I don't advertise. You can look on my Telegram or on my TikTok or my YouTube, and you can find it. I care less if you join up, but I put up a lot of graphs, a lot of charts. Last night, one of my dudes, ANIK, Anik hits it and says, BTC, oh my God. Now I'm like, so I jump on Coinbase Pro with my S Corp, boom, I'm looking at it, and on the 1 minute just kept falling from 43.5 all the way down to like 41.2. And this is like, so I'm on Central Standard Time, US. This is like 10:30, and I'm like, damn it, here we go again. So that 41 is key. But here's the thing, that happened, right? But they're estimating that the Bitcoin leverage reaches new highs in a day. Leverage ratio for Bitcoin hit all-time highs last night, according to Crypto Quant. Further metrics point to growing leverage interest. That's right, because they know that $41,000 level, and it was defended all night and today. It's been defended. So it's literally being defended very, very well. And so, look, the guys that are hitting the technical analysis and the price targets and the Fibonacci, they know this stuff, right? So let me continue. On-chain analytics resource CryptoQuant, while Bitcoin price fell off the past 24 hours, the estimated leverage ratio reached 0.224, an all-time high. The metric works by dividing exchanges' open interest by the coins on reserve, and then they combine the exchanges. This shows how much leverage traders are using on average. Higher ratios such as 0.22, which we have now, indicates that more investors are taking higher leverage bets. Conversely, lower values mean traders are increasingly risk averse in their derivative trading. The blue line on the graph. Okay, so basically, this blue line on the graph, I'll pull it up for the YouTubers. You see the price overlaid in gray there, but look at the leverage has just continued to go up, and we are at an all-time high, and it's not even close to the other all-time high was literally November, right? When we had just gone past the all-time high, right? So people were levered up. Will Clemente, many of you guys on YouTube and TikTok probably know him very, very well. He's like 19 years old. He's a phenomenal quant that runs a lot of TA. He summed it up in one tweet. Could still resolve to the upside. All I know for sure is this party is just getting started, and I have to agree, people. I'm not a buy the dip guy. I'm a buy high, sell higher. I like to see that trend reverse before I jump in. That's just me, though. That's just me, right? You do you. I'm just telling you. I'm not trying to be right. I'm just trying to make money. It took me a long time to understand that, and that's how I make money now. Now, here's something I did not know. Genie is driving the Ethereum NFT bulk buying and floor sweeps, okay? So if you haven't heard of this app, you need to look at it. It's Genie, Genie, right? Let me tell you what it does, right? Genie is a tool that lets users buy in batches of Ethereum NFTs, right? So you save on gas, right? You save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on gas. Let me go into it. Genie, an Ethereum NFT marketplace aggregation tool designed to bundle together purchases to save on gas fees, the variable cost of the transaction on the network, and time while avoiding reactive market shifts. Genie lets NFT collectors buy up 60 NFTs at one time from multiple marketplaces on OpenSea, Rarible, and NFTX, right? In single transactions, which can save you potentially hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in Ethereum gas fees. So look at Genie. Pranksy uses Genie because the tweet is up here. What we're seeing with Genie is that we're maybe even exponentially growing other marketplaces because the trading volumes continue to go up with the batch buying. Markets are able to become more efficient and move a lot faster than before with the Genie. This is what smart money is using, guys. Literally, I don't care how rich you are, you're going to want to save a couple $100, maybe even a couple thousand if you're buying up multiple 60 NFTs. I mean, what's the floor plus of an NFT? Yeah, it could be 0.1, 0.2, but most of them are like 0.3, 0.4. I mean, it's getting really ridiculous. I think with this sell-off, it's probably going to go lower, but we will see. What's up, Lucas? What's up, Mr. Tubi? Next up, Grayscale. Wanted to just point this out. This is very bearish for BNT and UMA. BNT is widely held, UMA is not. So, but essentially, the Grayscale investment manager undertakes another phase. They had to rebalance their DeFi fund, is what happened. So nothing against the coin. It just lost a lot of market cap. happens, right? So hence, Grayscale's DeFi fund weighted was rebalanced with the addition. They added AMP. I'm a big fan of AMP. I don't have a bag, but I am a big fan of AMP. Conversely, the rebalancing process led to the removal of UMA and Bancor BNT. Just understand that's how it works. Following the second rebalancing, the addition of AMP brings the number of crypto assets in the DeFi fund to 9, right? Grayscale's fund, so you want to be in that fund because it's bullish if you are. Now, they're not, I don't think they're physically buying. They could be, but I don't believe that they are. I believe it's a derivative transaction because there's a, what was that ratio called? But anyway, that's what's going on, right? So also the alteration to the Grayscale fund reflects the changes on the DeFi index. DFX is what's called on CoinDex. Among the components of the crypto assets that made the fund the highest weighted goes to Uniswap at 42%. So understand, if you're buying that, again, it's a stock, right? It's really not an ETF, but it acts kind of like one. At least the closest that we have to. It's a product exchanges fund, something like that. It's a PDE or something like that. But anyway, you're basically buying most of Uniswap. So understand that. Moving on. All right, so we got some good news about the Doge and maybe a little bit of Shiba too. AMC CEO has revealed on Twitter that the Theater chain will still on track to. They're going to use Doge and Shiba as payment options. Most likely, here it is in March. March is when it's coming. Right now, you can buy AMC tickets right now with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, don't know why, and Litecoin, don't know why. But I think Doge and Shiba are going to be huge. So those are very, very bullish for both of those. So not to be outdone, we got GameStop. I'm sure you heard this yesterday. I'll just touch on it. Video game retailer GameStop just reported yesterday that they're getting into the NFT business. The company's hired 20 people to develop the NFT marketplace for video games and strike cryptocurrency deals with video game studios and publishers. The Wall Street Journal reported on January 6th. Now, here's the thing. The GameStop shares were up 23%. I know it's a meme stock. But if anybody were to do that, just look at what BTCS did, right? They're going to give you the option to take your dividend in Bitcoin or in cash. Their stock went up 42%. Do I see a trend? I think I do, right? If you get into the crypto game, guess what? Your stock will pump. We should see, I mean, I don't know why there aren't 10 companies a day doing something like this. I'm not saying break into the NFT marketplace. I'm just saying do your dividends in Bitcoin or I don't care, a DeFi, whatever coin, right? Not trying to be right, not trying to pick a coin, but if that'll raise your stock 20, 30, 40%, why not? First thing that I'd be doing, especially if I'm a mining stock or if I'm Sailor, what's up? Come on, which would be MicroStrategy if you guys did not know. By the way, gamers like the NFTs, they're not really like bound to it though, is what I found out. By the way, so there was a big scandal with the Pudgy Penguins NFTs. Hopefully, you may or may not had one. They get very expensive. I did not have one. You're still riding LQDA and LW. I can't quit you. It is hard to quit crypto because where are you going to go? USDC, USDT. That's it. Because you know, not that we're trying to avoid taxes, but I'm just saying it's tough to go back to USDC. By the way, you should pay your taxes, everybody. But anyway, penguins are huddling on Ethereum amid crisis of scam. Pudgy Penguins I just talked about. Here it is. A key member of the Pudgy Penguins NFT community has alleged the founding team emptied the treasury and tried to sell them them a stake in the project for 4,000 ETH. Now, what does that equate to? I think it's like 20 mil, or it's about 15 mil now, 16 mil. So yeah, there's that. The community has proposed forking the project to launch a DAO to save it. The project's most visible leader, Cole Villeman, has been the subject of several controversies within and outside the NFT community. Guys, when you get into a project, this is just, should be common sense, but let me just say it out loud. If you get into a project, before you do, check and see the backgrounds of the leadership team. That's number one. Number two is make sure you know who the leadership team is, so you know whose balls to bust when shit hits the fan. I'm not kidding you. That happens a lot. People get in on a tweet. Stop getting in on NFTs and coins or tokens on a tweet. Do your research just a little bit. The leadership is like number 1 or 2 of the things that you should absolutely look at. And if you can't find them on LinkedIn, I'm not getting in. I'm just not. That's just me. Should be you. Again, not that that's financial advice, but fairly close. All right, I believe that is it for today. I did not want to take a lot of your time today on YouTube. I'm going to stick around on TikTok for a little while. Lucas, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. You're an awesome guy. Spread the word. Give me a sub. Give me a whatever you want to give me, a like. Share it. Whatever else they do. So at some point, I got to monetize me somehow, but with your help. And I'm trying to make you guys money. What else? I do have an HNT TA if y'all want that. You want to stay long above 41. I believe it's below that right now, but I could be wrong. But look at HNT. You want to stay long above 41. Price target of 61. That's the 423 trend extension. That's a Fibonacci extension, boys. If you did not know, that's HNT. What else did I have? Tomorrow I will have AVAX Curve, Luna, Near, and Coinbase, and Poly. I did those today. I'm probably going to put those up on a TikTok that I'll do tonight or tomorrow. So, all right, with that being said, I am jumping off of YouTube. I appreciate you guys being here. Watch your six go hard to paint. Again, not financial advice, but I love you guys, and you know I do.